And there we go. We are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Crypto Bull. Today's episode, we are going to do a market analysis, a technical and fundamental analysis of the cryptocurrency project called APECOIN. Naturally, before we start, I'm going to take a quick look on how the market is currently performing. This by reason so that we can more easily place into context how APECOIN is doing. So as we can see here, I'm going to quickly do a refresh. Market is quite neutral, back in green, little uptick there. Take a closer look. So a little bit of a down signal currently for Bitcoin, but trading on the weekly at higher levels. Same on the 14 days. You might say a little bit of stabilization there. Sideways trading. I'm memorizing these charts in order to get to know APECOIN. And it's ranked 62 by market cap. It's actually growing quite fast. Up 11.7%. So let's see here. What do we have? Oh, I'm going to perhaps open up Coin market cap just to get the full overview. Yeah. There we go. I prefer night modus. It's in English. Okay. APECOIN select. Up here they do not give a market cap. Okay. So what do we see here? Valued at $12. It is in its all-time high ranges. Market cap 2 billion. It's actually quite big. 24 trading volume $1,593 million. It's quite a lot. Circulating supply 165 million coins or tokens, but I'm seeing here a contract address, so that's going to be tokens. 1 billion as total supply, 1 billion as a max supply. See, contract address, as I said, so token sniffer. But we will be pulling the contract address later on through it. Website APECOIN, there's only one dedicated website. Okay. Explorers Etherscan and Explorer, so it is an Ethereum token. Community only available on Twitter. Okay. Tags non-fungible token. Let's take a look at the charts here. When compared to Bitcoin, this one is actually going up, whereas on the 24-hour trading chart, as you remember for Bitcoin, this one was actually going down. I'm going to do a quick... Sorry. Is there anything else here? Community chat. Also redirects to Twitter, so okay. Nothing to see here, so no additional information. So 24-hour trading volume going upwards. 7-day peaked here. That's its all-time high and is stabilizing right now. 14-day, 30-day, 90-day all remains the same. So it has been listed quite recently, March 17th of this year. So only a week ago. Let's take a look here at CoinMarketCap. Perhaps it exists longer, but the listing is quite recent, so it is in red. Same joke here, so stable value, but only a week old. Okay. Oh, sorry. Haven't slept all too well. I'm effing things up here. Anyway, let's continue. So where it concerns the chart, I'm not impressed. There's not really all too much information that I can give concerning its trends. You might say, yeah, it's bullish, it's nice to invest. But if I take a quick look at here, most of you guys are already probably in loss, unless you bought here, initial fundraising. In case you are in profit, but considering the margin here, nothing going on really. So I'm not impressed, and I've got to say, I'm going to put this one here. I might actually state this one has been pumped and is slowly being drained of funds already. So it seems. What is it about? Today, Binance is currently the most active exchange. Not surprised. 1 billion coins. It's quite a lot of coins. Sorry, tokens. I need to be specific here. The supply of 1 billion coins. So it is great to see there's a limited cap, which is always nice. And here we start with the description. It is for the Web3 economy. It's interesting. Culture has found new expression in Web3 through art, gaming, entertainment, and events. Possibilities for blockchain impact on culture are certain that they can possibly all be predicted. Okay. APE is a token made to support what's next, controlled and built on by the community. Okay, so probably some kind of currency. It will serve as a decentralized protocol layer for community-led initiatives, drive culture forward into the metaverse. Yuga Labs is a Web3 company best known for the creation of the Bored Ape Yacht Club. It will be a community member in the APECOIN DAO, a decentralized organization, and will adopt Ape as primary token across new projects. So there's a company behind it, which is already worrisome in my book. And actually, from what I get here, it's quite a lot of marketing talk and quite a lot of buzzwords like metaverse and Web 3.0 and decentralized protocol layer for community-led initiatives. All sounds very nice, but you do not get a concrete idea what it is about. People might say, yeah, but it is what it is, as it is being written there. But to me, that's just a summation of buzzwords. So I don't know what it is doing here. I can only guess that it's going to be some kind of governance token, that it is, well, some kind of protocol for initiatives, community-led, but most blockchain projects are community-led initiatives. People can develop their own blockchain or fork an existing one and create their very own projects and have them community-led. So I'm a bit surprised to read this here because, yeah, it's buzz. It's all and nothing saying. There's nothing concrete here. Perhaps we'll learn more. Yuga Labs is a Web3 company best known for creation of Bored Yacht 8 Club. I hate to be a breaker here, but Web3 company, Web3 in my book is about a decentralized internet. The second you put behind it's a company, well, you're not really dealing with a Web 3.0. At best, you're dealing with Web 2.5, meaning you still have a centralized entity doing things, but it's not entirely decentralized. Just as a pointer. Ape Foundation is a steward of the APECOIN. It's not an overseer, but the base layer on which APECOIN holders in the APECOIN DAO can build. So there's even a foundation behind it. So you've got a foundation and you've got Yuga Labs. So there's already two foundations, two entities involved. Oh boy. Foundation facilitates decentralized and community-led governance and is designed to become more decentralized over time. To me, this is an admittance. We aren't decentralized yet. We are, well, with a central group of people. It's all centralized concerning governance. Oh boy. It is tasked with administering the decisions of the APECOIN DAO and is responsible day-to-day administration, bookkeeping, project management, and other tasks that ensure that DAO's community ideas and support they need to become a reality. Meaning, people can join the Ape Foundation, I'm assuming here, or can help support APECOIN and the foundation underneath it. But it needs to pass through the foundation and they need to give their green light. That's not really decentralized in my book. Hello, cat. Anyway, goal of the Ape Foundation is to steward the growth and development of the ape ecosystem in a fair and inclusive way. Marketing talk. It utilizes the ecosystem fund, which is controlled by a multi-signature wallet pay its expenses as directed by the APECOIN DAO and provides an infrastructure for APECOIN holders to collaborate through open and permissionless governance processes. Basically, how all basic DAOs work. Nice. Sorry, little cat here playing with some stuff. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying, what is highlighted here is actually a very standard setup for a DAO, for a decentralized organization. And those who have seen my previous episodes of Crypto Bull will know how such DAOs and foundations work. So this is actually quite basic and isn't really something mind-blowing, or maybe as honest. The DAO, critical building and managing a globally dispersed community, and therefore critical to the success of the ecosystem. Okay. Improvement proposal process. The governance will allow APECOIN DAO members to make decisions regarding ECO, yada 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 yada. It's open to all APECOIN holders. So all of you can join the APECOIN decentralized organization. But as mentioned here with the Ape Foundation, you can make decisions, proposals, and they need to be passed through the Ape Foundation before they're implemented. So you're not really dealing with a really decentralized organization here. But it's quite young. It might change. I know I'm being quite negative here, trying to keep an upbeat note. This is but a starting project. You never know what the future holds, though I must admit, marketing-wise, they are quite good with their talking, but yeah, we shall see how well it keeps up. The board, but I know on board members, okay, but they're relatively small, so I do not expect all too many changes here. These are the board members: Amy Wu, Alexis Ohanian, Maria Bajau, Yatsui, Dean Steinbeck, Ozone Labs, Animaco, Sun Ventures, FTX. So those are actually big names connected towards some big industries. I'm getting slightly worried here. We shall see later on. Is an ERC20 governance and utility token used within the APE ecosystem to empower decentralized yada yada yada. As the open source protocol layout ecosystem serves several purposes for governance, unification of spend, access, incentivization. So basically everything a normal token would do for governments and for use within the ApeCoin ecosystem. That's basically it. See on CoinMarketCap if there's something else that can be shared here. Binance, so these are some additional exchanges where you can buy them. So there's the board, but they do not immediately make mention of the names as mentioned before. They are slightly more reserved here on CoinMarketCap, probably because it's a more serious website which lists all various coins. Conveyed all rights and privileges to this NFT in its online artwork to the Ape Foundation. Newsflash here: if you're trading NFTs, the second you buy an NFT, you are in all actuality conveying all rights and privileges relating to the NFT you've bought as a standard. So each NFT that is being minted and being sold towards anyone else will rights and privileges go towards the new owner of that NFT. That's what NFTs are about, so I'm not all too impressed here. Launch day March 15. 1/3 will be in circulation. ERC20 token launched on Ethereum. As a result, it is secured by Ethereum's proof of work consensus mechanism. Okay. Let's take a look at the website. Refresh. So I'm assuming this is the NFT that has been created. Looks nice. Looks actually like a very basic website. Let's do the about. Basic website. This is basically the text I had, but non-edited. Font. Aha. APECOIN allocation. So basically, these are the tokenomics we're seeing here. Fixed is permanently fixed. The romantic capabilities is exposed through the contract interference. Additional tokens for contribute to the project will be initially locked. Locked tokens will be unlocked over a period of 2 years. It's actually slightly more. It's about 4 years even, in accordance with the predetermined unlock schedule in the chart below, starting on launch day. In 2026, coins will be unlocked. That's the Ecosystem Fund, Yuga Labs, and Charity. Okay. So that's how everything is being spread. Funders have 8% of the total amount of coins. That's a non-negligible amount here. That's actually a very big amount. The initial lockup for 12 months of the 80 million tokens. It's a big amount here. Enough to do a rock pool, actually. So, not really convinced. You might say it is fair, but I'm making use of such high numbers. I'm starting to get worried. They can rook pull the entire project in due time after a year or so when the necessary funds have been elevated, and, well, let crash the entire project. That's worrisome. Claim page, what's that? Okay. Oh, little reset here. More tape only. The allocation is informed by difference in floor price between each collection of NFTs. An APE NFT that has a companion board APECOIN Club NFT will be able to claim the amount of APECOIN specified below. So that's how they are going to distribute it based on the apes out there. Aha! An NFT checker here. So if you have one of the ape NFTs, you can pull in the ticker. You can see how much ape you can claim. Might say this is actually quite interesting, though I have the I'm not necessarily getting good vibes here. Feature report important. How was the foundation selected? And you see, that's why I'm always wary about DAOs and foundations. You want about to oversee, especially this part, to oversee the decisions of the community, committed to upholding and furthering the decentralization. That's contradictory. Yeah, we will be overseeing the decisions while enabling decentralization, meaning you must pass through us to see if it's worthwhile. There'll be a chance for the individuals to join the board. Control the Yuga Labs. As a whole, okay. Oh, I wanted to do this one here. Can't click on them. So names are being mentioned, but I can't really verify. Okay. A submission commentary holding up APECOIN is the only requirement for membership in the DAO. A process, yeah, 1 Bitcoin equals 1 Bitcoin. Duh. Government proposal can fall on a core process and informational. Prime decision processes, process informational. I must admit, this project, despite it being quite new, has quite a lot of fields covered which concerns governance, and it goes into detail. Now, this can be a very positive ticker by reason that the foundation itself and the idea has been created for a very long time. An active team was behind it to make sure it will succeed. Another aspect to it, and that's the other side, is they have been thinking this through and are purposely putting out so much information to put people on the wrong track. You've got not all too much information on one side. At that point, you might know that it's a scam because there's a lack of governance, a lack of communication and information. But on the other hand, you might be overcompensating, which is also a red flag. And with this, I'm having actually the idea it's going to be more of the latter process. However, they are quite new. It is quite a young token, quite a young project, so I do not immediately know what to make of it. Well, another ticker here, to me, a red flag is that they need terminology in order to clarify their things. But yeah, when it concerns legal cases, they're probably having all their bases covered, which should worry you. By reason, if it comes down to claims and lawsuits against the DAO, well, they might say, no, we are referring to that article which we have written down, so no basic information and all liability is going to be shoved off, even if the investors get wrecked. This is the claim page once again. Proposals. What's this? Delegate about. So it's open on snapshot, but nothing really occurring here. Which makes me wonder how true the community is and where did that money come from? Because it's only 1 week old, and that's a little bit of a worrying ticker for me. Its market cap is already at 2 billion. Only a week old. That's a red flag to me. It means it isn't as decentralized as opposed, and a lot of shilling is going on. So I suspect that with initial hyping, something like this is actually quite dangerous. So I'm not entirely convinced here. Discussion. Let's see here. 0 replies. So it's only been made up, but no takers yet, which is even more worrisome by reason where's the fucking community and where did that 2 billion come from? That's actually very yeah, that's a big red flag. So I'm slightly worried here. That was the website, I presume. I'm going to privacy support, press inquiries. Okay, terms and conditions, privacy. You got to admit, where it concerns legal information, there's a shit on out here. Support, press inquiries. It's mail, press kit. Is that? Nope. There's a Twitter page. The Ape Foundation, but the Ape Foundation, there's no direct link. I don't immediately know what to make of it. I'm going to close this side down. This is their Instagram. 29,000 followers, only one post. And they are verified. Okay. These are tags. I'm tagged quite a lot, so there's a big marketing campaign behind it. You know, this is something you guys probably wouldn't like to hear, and if anyone of the community of APECOIN will be watching this video, this is something worrisome. Verified accounts, high amounts of money already invested into a project which is, in my opinion, still an empty box. That's a tremendous red flag. I mean, there's already $2 billion into it, even with the NFTs, and something's not right. This might be an actual corporate shill. Anyway, let's see here. This is the Twitter account, 217,000 followers. I got quite a few people following this one. Utopian, G-Money, Damien, the Winklevoss twins. Now, I might be a little fan of these two. However, I know they aren't above dirty business here. Anyway, 7 hours ago, so first voting window will open, but I didn't see any movement. Okay. A lot of shilling going on. Something about voting, but I do not immediately see what it is about. It is being shilled by big influencing names. For Ape Woolworths. What the hell? You know, no. I'm not all too positive about this one. There's a lot of money being involved here, and for the love of me, this is just corporate shilling of pretty fucked up NFT, to be honest. 13th of March. 6 days ago. I'm going to scroll down a bit to see how long has been going on. Day of launch. So it checks out. It happens. There's only 5 people he's following. Amy Hu, indeed. Maria Steinbeck, sorry. Click on that one. Let's see what it is about. So they are verified Twitter accounts. Ventures FTX, that's corporate shill already in my book. I mean, it is nice to see big names getting involved in the cryptocurrency business and world. However, what's this? I'm not surprised of powerful and rich people actually pulling in funds and enriching themselves on the backs of others. Lest we forget, the cryptocurrency world is still a very wild, wild west, and things like these I don't trust, to be honest. Yeah, these are genuine accounts, I dare say. Onion. Checks out. Um, what else? Followers. There seem to be quite a lot of genuine followers, but considering the amount of celebrities who jumped onto it, I wouldn't be surprised that these are all these followers are the kind of people who will get effed up in probably some major rug pull before endorsements are being withdrawn. Yeah, sorry guys. I'm going to close this one down. I'm going to give my synopsis here. So, where it concerns this APECOIN project, I have no trust at all. Cryptocurrency, blockchain-based projects need to have a decent use case. All I can see here from this ApeCoin is everything returning back towards the Ape NFTs, and well, it is a newly launched project, and perhaps it has been in the works for several months, years, perhaps. Um, with the creation of the various Ape Club NFTs, probably bring together a variety of people, but seeing the amount of money already raised in less than a week time, we're talking here about 2 billion US dollars, and actually the use case being quite neutral, being very standard in setup where it concerns a decentralized organization. I don't trust it. And before I forget, I'm going to reshare my screen. I'm going to run the code once again. Something I tend to forget from time to time. Paste. ApeCoin. Let's just see what a token sniffer is going to tell me. Oh, already there. Smell test. So this one checks out. Okay. So it checks out on the token sniffer. So it is actually quite well done. Only launched a week ago. Has been created since February 2022. Odd. These are all the various holders. There are a few interconnected bubbles here. Strange. 1%, 1%. Less than 1%. Created address shown in orange, brand address another holder as a blue. I thought that creator's address was shown in orange, but unless I'm colorblind, there's none. And burn addresses, there aren't any in all. So these are all holders, but it adds a little bit to the mystery, despite the code checking out. So what concerns that part, blockchain-wise, programming-wise, this actually checks out. However, no prior similar contracts. 10 point. So all of these were deployed on before and have quite high likeliness. Crypto versus zombie. This should worry you. I do not know onto what amount these kind of projects are actual shields. I can actually verify this way. Bug, hack, or scam. That is already something more worrisome. And this one isn't. But as you can see, 66%. So it is worrisome. I'm going to stop sharing my screen. Continue with the synopsis here. So where it concerns APECOIN, reason of doubt, well, that might remove a little bit of doubt. They are a very early project, only launched a week ago. Now, a few red flags to me why I'm staying out of here is the amount of followers, amount of people already invested into it, the amount of market cap that is available, about 2 billion USD dollars. I'm going to repeat that one, $2 billion, in a contract which is less than 1 month old, in a project that has been launched only 7 days ago. That is a shitload of money. And like I already mentioned, this smells more of a corporate shill than a flawed blockchain, because blockchain wise, as you could see on the token sniffer, it did check out. So I'm more inclined to say this is more or less a traditional shill that's going to occur, that they invested enough money, that enough money has been invested to make a worthwhile, well, not a worthwhile, but an interesting blockchain project, but that the shill isn't necessarily blockchain based or through a hack, bug, or scam, but that the scam itself is people now going to invest, and that a rug pull will occur later on, that money is being leveraged or even whitewashed this way. So this is something you need to watch out for. Actually, very wary. We'll need to see how it evolves future wise. For now, I'm not going to give it a rating. We will really need to see how well this develops. Um, Perhaps good money might be made, but as a precautionary advice, and it's not financial advice, I'd stay clear out of it and just see what happens. If you have an ape coin, if you have an ape NFT, well, you might try to make the claim for some ape coins. Perhaps it will grant you some nice profits in the future. However, do not start buying those ape NFTs nor the ape coins themselves to make part of the deal, and perhaps trying to become rich by holding it. By reason, I've got a few suspicions and a gut feeling you shouldn't trust it all too well. Everything is being shined all too nicely, and that in itself is a red flag. Well, reason thereof is obvious flaws, and in order to not raise suspicion. So with that, I'm going to conclude this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. If you have remarks, do share them if I missed something, or even for clarifications. And with that, until next time.